But what I realized between using AI as much as I do and creating that board game is that AI is a lot like wildfire. And it's going to spread. And it's going to be unpredictable. And it's going to affect our jobs. It's going to affect our careers. It's going to affect education, our businesses. And unless you've made your plans in the last 6 months, it's going to affect all of your future plans. And it's not going to be great, but it's going to be transformative, and it's going to make everything a lot better. Like a wildfire, it's going to spread, and it will have a potentially negative effect. And so what a lot of people focus on is the job loss, where you have 80 to 300 million jobs are projected to be lost due to AI by 2030. And I actually think that this number is really understated, and it's a lot of people, and it's a lot of displacement. But that's actually not the big deal. So the big deal about what's going to happen isn't the lost jobs, it's actually the lost workers. Because these workers are not your low-level employees. They're not your interns. They're highly qualified, highly motivated, intelligent people that are going to lose their jobs, and their jobs aren't just going to be lost, they're not going to exist anymore. And so what you have is a cascading effect that's going to affect all industries. It's not just going to be finance, and it's not just going to be healthcare, it's not just going to be marketing, it's going to be all of them. So I'm going to walk you through this sequential flow chart and explain why. So if we go down the list, the AI replaces responsibilities and tasks. So number one on that top left, if you think about AI taking positions, it's not Bob's job is gone because Robo-Bob is able to do his job. It's just that the responsibilities and tasks that Bob was in charge of can now be automated, or they're going to require way less people. So it's not the job is gone, the responsibilities are gone. But what AI is also going to do is it's going to lead to a ton of new industries in healthcare, in environmental sustainability, in all robotics, in agriculture, and anything that has some kind of pattern recognition that could be used, or AI could be used to generate new applications in order to guide machines and analyze data. And this is great. This is fantastic. We've always wanted this, and it's going to happen. That new industry factor is going to lead to a ton of new businesses that are literally going to require their employees to use AI, because this is going to be the foundation of the industry itself. Now, if we go to the right from AI replacing responsibilities and tasks, you have these highly qualified and motivated people losing their positions. Now, I say this not because I saw some statistics. I have friends. I have high-level C-suite friends and professional IT people who are losing their jobs right now. And that's what I'm trying to tell everybody, that it's not lower-level positions. It's not, hey, Susie the intern is no longer necessary because I don't need data entry anymore. It's literally executives who have tons of experience, who are making a lot of money. Those are the people who are also losing their jobs. And these people don't sit around and wait to collect unemployment. No. These people take action. So if we go down from the highly qualified and motivated people losing their positions, some of them will just say, you know what? I'm not for white collar. White collar, it was boring. I didn't like it. I'm a carpenter at heart. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to learn how to be a carpenter. Now, they're going to go out, they're going to learn, they're going to take these skilled trades positions and labor, and they're going to be really good at it. Then what they're going to do is take all that knowledge that they learned in the industries they came from, and they're going to form new businesses that take on carpentry, and now they're going to disrupt the entire industry of carpentry because they know what the heck they're doing. They know processes, and they probably are starting to utilize AI to make everything more efficient. So lean businesses that will dominate their markets because nobody in those existing industries are going to be prepared for what's happening. And these people that are going to come take these positions are prepared, and they're excited. And now they're doing stuff that they always wanted to do in an industry that they always wanted to be in, but couldn't because they were stuck in a career that was dependent on them staying in the same cycle. That's all disrupted. So they're going to go ahead and take over those jobs and those companies. Now, next, you have this highly qualified people who want to stay in white collar. They like their office job. They like what they're doing pretty much, but now they're open to go into any industry they want, and they can train themselves using AI. So what I'm going to talk about after this is 2 different ways you can train yourself to literally do anything using AI. But what's going to happen is that these new retrained employees that know how to use AI are going to go into industries that didn't have anything to do with AI, and now they're going to install AI in every industry. So every executive is now going to be like, I used AI to train myself in your industry, so we're going to use it to revolutionize your entire company, and we're going to delete half your workforce. that could be a selling feature of them getting hired in these new positions. And so they're actually going to displace a whole lot more people. Now, what's going to happen to those people who got replaced by AI people is they're going to go learn from AI. And then they're going to go to the next industry. And then they're going to disrupt that industry. And don't forget about those small businesses that just got taken over by C-level Bob, who became a carpenter and knows how to run a business. Those guys are going to need jobs too, and they're going to be unhappy, so they're going to retrain on AI. The effect that's going to happen is going to be a cascading series of events that leads to everything being disrupted, and everything being reinvented, and everything being changed. And this is not bad. A lot of industries are so old and they're so antiquated, and there's still about 27% of businesses that don't have a website, and that's ridiculous. How do you even operate? I was a website developer, so I'm like, I don't know how you do that. But anyway, so these are people who are going to be upset. But at the end of the day, you can now go into industries that you actually wanted to be in the first place, and you can find things that you actually wanted to do. So all these employees that actually are moving and shuffling all around are going to be happy about it.